Have you been driving around Levittown, Wantagh, Hicksville, Bethpage, and wondering who is this person building all of these new homes? Well, today you don't have to wonder anymore because I'm going to talk to him. So I'm here with the man, the one and only, the developer behind all of these new constructions, Amit from the Gera Group. First of all, thank you for speaking with me today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
A lot of people are pissed off at you. All right, so let's get into that. You are coming to these homes, particularly Levittown, Wantagh, East Meadow, and you're taking a lot of these post-war homes, knocking them down and converting them into modern luxury. What was the thought process, and why not just renovate them, still keep it traditional, as opposed to the modern luxury home?
We're meeting a demand that's required in these areas. You've got a lot of distressed homes that are in a lot of these areas, specifically Levittown, where the zoning requirements are conforming to the demand that we're seeing from buyers that are coming in from the boroughs. And there's great opportunity. I mean, we have the opportunity to buy these houses that are distressed, and it's a lot easier to build on a blank canvas instead of taking something and trying to throw paint on it and just fix it up. It's a better opportunity for us.
So I am a Levittown resident currently, and I am in a lot of mom groups. And there's a lot of chirp as to what does he think he's doing? He's not even from this neighborhood. 1.4, 1.5.
Right.
Why the price range? Why not keep it to where it's essentially somewhat still affordable in 2026?
So the big problem that we have on something like that is the purchase prices sort of dictate the sale price. If we're buying a distressed house at, above $500,000 or in some cases above $600,000, and we've got to build a new construction, the cost of construction in today's day and age, rising costs on labor, materials, everything is not cheap. And at the end of the day, I've got 1,000 things I've got to think about between cost of construction, cost of capital, and then a profit in order for this to actually be a viable business. With all those considerations, I've got to set the price point at where we're at.
So understandably so that you have to price it at these certain prices, and not to mention the finishes.
Yes.
Because not only are you knocking everything down and making this modern luxury, the finishes are just unbelievable. I mean, to the stove, to the hood. Let's talk about the design process.
Yeah, so every house that we build, it's always another opportunity to reinvent the wheel and consider what design aesthetic we're going to do. So we always have an idea or a vision in mind, and as the pieces come together, we'll sit down with the kitchen designer and start to think about something different, whether it be the color of the cabinets or what we're going to do for the range hood, the appliances that we're going to use, the countertops, whether we're going to do a waterfall or not. So we try to consider that we don't want this to be just a cookie cutter house, and something where if a buyer walks in, they've got very little or nothing they need to do. They can just walk right in and feel like it's a home that they're moving into without having to add additional money, especially the price points we're listing at. We don't want a buyer to have to spend more money than make it home for them. So we want it to feel that way.
And a lot of your homes are 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. Like, how did you land on that number?
So the 5 bedrooms typically is, we're considering if this is going to be a potential multi-generational home where you have, buyers that are buying the home and they've got a couple of kids, and then maybe they have their parents either staying with them part-time or full-time. We want to consider the overall layout as to the functionality for that. So there might be that bedroom on the first floor that'll be great for older parents or an older generation that doesn't need to come upstairs. And then you've got a primary bedroom and then a couple of bedrooms for kids, whether they're sharing or individually. We want to consider this home to be something where either people can grow into it or already are filling the space.
The open concept.
Yes.
Because there are some people who don't like an open concept and some people who still like the traditional. Why do you go with open concept homes?
With an open concept, we want the spaces to feel fluid. I'd much rather have like an open vision for somebody else to come in and fill the space the way they need to. So I don't like to define a dining room versus a living room or a family room. I'd much rather just have the fluidity of space and then allow somebody to furnish the home the way that they want to.
Okay, and one more question. 999.
Yes.
Basements are 9 feet tall.
Yes.
Middle floor 9 feet. Top floor 9 feet.
Yeah.
Why 9, not 8, 7? I'm 5 feet. So
just your eye follows the height of the room everywhere you go, and we wanted to have the home feel grand. It comes down to the same thing. If you ask me, why the price point, buyers should be getting the home that they deserve at that price point. And for me, I think if I'm making a grand home and I can push the boundaries, why not do it?
Yeah, no, grand it is. Grand it is. If you haven't seen one of Amit's properties, call me. I'll give you a tour.
Absolutely.
All right, Amit, so it doesn't look like you plan on slowing down with these new developments. What is the message, or what do you want the community to know? Because right now, sorry to tell you, friend, it's like, oh, who does he think he is? Coming into our neighborhood, knocking down the home. I know you personally that you're not that type of person. You actually care. So what is something I can go back and tell the moms?
Listen, I'm willing to play ball. I want to be a part of the community. I know everybody's there to stay. I would like to be there to stay, and I want to work hand in hand with everybody that's there. So if there's something that I can do, if there's a community forum that I can come out to and speak to people, I'm more than happy to do that and see how we can work together and everybody's happy.
All right, you guys, so you heard it here. Amit is here to stay. He's here. He wants to be part of the community. So thank you so much. And thank you so much, Amit,
Thank you.
for taking the
it.
time to speak to me today.
Appreciate it.